Good afternoon, good morning, and good night, beautiful people from around the world. This is Coffee with Jesus, Holotech Q&A. These sessions or these videos are to help people understand how frequencies work and also are designed to help the people and even testimonies from those of us that are here. That being said, let's go ahead and start the Q&A with questions about frequencies and Holotech. Also, Holotech originated in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. That's where I'm at. Everything is done from right here. Okay. Um. Anyway, first question. Go ahead. Unmute yourself. Come on in.
I have a question. Okay. I received my blue hollow for creating. And so I was wondering if I can put it on my radionics machine, and if I can also, I have a book of affirmations, if I can also put it in my book and say them.
You can. The answer is yes, but at the end of the day, only what source wants you to create at this time will manifest. Um, because there's a lot of things the radionics machines can't do, and those books can't do. The reason for it is because somebody needs to mute out. We need to hold on. I need to close down the group too, so people stop jumping in. Okay. The reason for it is because not everybody who was pure made those machines and made those books. Do you understand what I'm trying to get to?
Yes. Well, the affirmation book, I wrote my own affirmations through meditation.
Okay.
Yes, with spirit downloaded in me. So I repeat those, as time goes on, and then they manifest, and then I go on to the next one. So can I would that help to speed up the affirmation in producing?
Yes, it will. And as long as there's pure intent, it will manifest a lot faster. Yes.
Okay.
As far as meditation, I don't meditate. I just command and do shit and say shit. I got connection with source. He's the one that gives me the frequencies. So when he wanted me to design those physical reality, create physical reality holograms, he wanted people to use them so that they can help manifest their world with frequencies, using the frequencies. The best way to do it is to learn how the training is, which is simple. Anybody can do it. As long as your intention, like you just said, and your heart is in the right place, you will manifest exactly the things that he will allow you to manifest using frequencies.
Yes.
You got that?
Smarty, I have a question.
Got that.
All right.
Regarding what's the difference between the powergram hologram and the all-in-one free energy hologram?
I'm not even sure which holograms you're talking about.
One hologram is called powergram. It's supposed to be on the power panel, and another one is called all-in-one free energy. I'm wondering what's the difference.
Those are designed to manifest free energy and power around the world. We use those to transfer the energies to different places, different things. So there really is no difference. You just put them together and use them as one.
Okay.
When I create certain frequencies, it's for the earth, period. And that's what we want. We want free energy and we want free power. So there's literally no difference. There's just different words. Different words carry frequencies. So when I do the different frequencies, that's what it manifests. So the more and more people download them and use them and place them, the more and more codes and frequencies are installed in this reality. Every time a person downloads a specific frequency, you're allowing the manifestation. You understand the concept?
Yeah, loving it.
Yeah. So I would just download all the free stuff, period, and just have it around, because what that does is each frequency creates an energetic bubble every time you download it, which
Yeah,
helps
I feel the
manifest
power
things.
so strong
Right.
in the
Which
process
help
of printing
manifest.
hundreds.
Yeah. So that helps manifest things a lot faster. So if you got thousands of people around the world downloading frequencies, what they don't understand is when they download a frequency and print it out, they create an energy field around them. And if you look at it the way I do, every time they do that, it creates a bubble that adds on to the bubbles, and then it changes our world. You understand?
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, so keep on doing it, everybody.
okay.
Okay, so I have a question on that then. So I downloaded all of these onto these papers,
Right.
and I put a sheet protector over them because I don't have a laminator. So if I put my water on top of all of them, am I getting the frequencies of all of these?
Yes, ma'am. The answer
All
is
right.
yes, because they're all different wavelengths. But what will happen is all of those frequencies are now stored into your DNA. And that goes with the abilities and all that. Just because you don't see it happening right away doesn't mean that your DNA is taking on new frequencies. So if you see something that says walk through walls, that's a frequency that eventually will manifest in your abilities. Um, a lot of people use the free downloads and even dependents for like maybe 2 or 3 things or 5 things, but there's millions of things happening. Okay, and this is across the board, even for their environment, even for their work area. Like, it changes a lot of things around you. So that's what they're designed to do. So as many as you want to pile them all up, because you're creating energy fields around you, and 2, you're reprogramming and restoring your DNA and your abilities. That's why when the
Okay.
crystalline chambers are put out, it's going to be like bam, because we already are encoding those frequencies in our DNA.
So I don't have to keep on putting my water on this stack then. I just one time
Well,
or
no,
every day.
you keep charging the water for all the other benefits, so just keep charging.
Okay.
I would continue to keep charging unless you do other things to take care of the water, period. As long as you're taking care of the water, then you don't have to keep charging. For instance, if you put a water
It's hard to hear you.
on your water pipe, all right, this background, people are not muting. So if you put a water sticker on your water pipe, then you don't have to keep charging because it's coming straight out of your faucet.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you.
no problem. Next question.
Marty, I normally place I play the smoothies and place water bottles around it, but there's some of them have the sound frequency to them. So I'm just wondering, if I didn't put bottles to charge around it, would the sound travel around to what distance around the house if I was just to play that?
The sound itself charges your water also.
So
Yeah.
okay.
It doesn't have to be heard by your ears. As long as they're audible in some way, whatever is around it absorbs it, just like it would the hollow.
Yeah, that is the case, and also with light. The light and sound allows the frequencies to travel a distance. This is the purpose of the orgone pyramids with the lights on the bottom of them. When you have a light and the light is broadcasting and the frequencies are in that area of the light, the energy travels a lot farther.
Okay.
And the same thing with sound. There's sounds that the humans can't even hear, but the waves travel. So yes, it travels.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Smarty, hi. Hi, Smarty.
What's
Hello.
up? I hear you.
Yeah, hi. How you doing, Jedi?
Great.
I just want to, I was just thinking with the pendant, mine's coming, mine's on its way, thank God. I was just wondering with the hollows, say if I'm concentrating on like 1, 2, or 3 of them to like well imbue inside of me, can I get the pendant to pick up on the frequencies from those particular hollows?
Repeat your question. I had to take care of something that was distracting me. Go ahead.
Okay, no worries. I was just wondering, my pendant is on its way to me. Great stuff, thank you.
You're welcome.
And I was thinking, like, say like I'm using wanting to use 3 or 4 particular hollows that you've given us, and I'm wanting to imbue them within the actual pendant. Can that be done?
There's no, you don't have to.
Because it's already in there?
That's the purpose of the pendant, yes.
Oh, wow.
That's why the free stuff is free for people to use, just to see, just so everybody can see that it actually works. It's kind of like going to your local grocery store and you want to taste the cheese before you actually buy the whole, the whole package.
Yeah. Okay, that's pretty cool. And big shout out to Owl for the cocktails, man. They're just magical, dude. They're just, thanks, Jedi. That is just beautiful.
Yes,
Thank
they
you
are.
for
I
that.
agree.
You
Thank
know,
you so
I
much.
find it so calming. It's just
Yeah.
great.
Also,
Thank
real
you.
quick, Rob, I just those two last holograms I just put out with the
Weight is
peptides
over.
and the HGH.
Yeah.
Add that to the weight loss
Okay.
for faster results.
Oh,
Quicker
nice
results.
one.
Good idea.
Yeah, cool. Oh, thanks, King.
Smarty.
But I was
You're welcome,
wondering,
young lady.
let's say we charge water with the spirulina hologram. Will people get nourished by drinking the water?
Say that again.
Let's say we charge the water with the spirulina hologram. Will people be nourished when they drink the water?
Yes.
No matter what you charge the water with, people will benefit no matter what.
Like there is proteins, there's all kinds of stuff in spirulina. Will this go in the water?
Yes.
Epic.
Yeah, that's that's my middle name, Epic. I got a bunch of middle names.
It's like slipping a spirit-filled roofie in a drink. You can tell anybody's drinking.
That's exactly what it is.
CBD.
It's a good way to give vitamins to your kids as well.
Yeah,
Fruits and veggies.
that's another reason why I even made special blends, because if you look on the website and you look for a Smarty smoothie blend, those are all the frequencies from superfood frequencies. You charge your smoothie or even your water with it, you benefit from all those frequencies, and you don't even need to have a real smoothie. You can just charge up your water.
Right, and I fast.
Hold on. Wait until you realize that all you need is frequencies and water to live the rest of your life.
Wow.
And yes, fasting can help. I couldn't make a fasting hologram because it's too dangerous, but I wanted to help people fast. But Daddy says, no, are you crazy? I says, yes, I am crazy.
Well, I'll tell you this, Smarty, whenever I fast, I do use the Smarty blends and they work. Like I'm not hungry during the day because of the ones that you made. So it works for fasting, just so you know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
that's good to know.
Nothing that I haven't thought of or that Daddy hasn't told me to make. I did want to make a fasting hologram and a couple other holograms that were dangerous. At that time, I didn't think they were dangerous, but Daddy showed me why as I was thinking about making them. That's the reason why I don't put out a sleep hologram, because those are dangerous. I can't put them out. I can put them in products and then have people put them alongside of their beds or whatnot with that clear understanding, but I can't make a sleep hologram, because what if some dumbass decides to put it in their purse or their wallet while they're driving?
Oh,
Mm,
yeah, makes
true.
sense.
So
You know,
Smarty,
and then what if somebody, for instance, what if I make a fasting hologram and people just, without knowing about all the other stuff, they just fast forever and
Right?
not ready for it.
That's me.
so Smarty, can I ask you to clarify something? So the charms are supercharged with everything, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if I
Not everything. Like there's no weight loss and none of that stuff because that's a different program. But go ahead.
all right, so if I put that charm on top of my water bottle, it's charging that water with everything that's in that charm, correct?
Correct.
And
Everything that you need
okay,
because source is involved. Remember, daddy knows everything. Everything that you need will you'll benefit from it because he knows what you want and need.
okay.
That's why they're like on autopilot. But go ahead.
So if I was malnourished, it would give me nourishment. If I was
Yes.
not malnourished, it would not overload me. If I
Right.
don't have a sleep problem, I'm not going to get anything related to sleep.
Right.
Correct. Okay.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
thank you for the clarification. Very good.
That's exactly how it works. That's why I say people benefit from things that they're not even aware of, and it neutralizes and help and stops certain things. It's an all-in-one, man. That's what they're for. That's what they're designed to do. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi,
Smarty,
Smarty,
can I-
Nadine, Virgin Islands. I just have a comment there. You know, your site where the downloadables are, that search that you have there is very sensitive. So it pulls up whatever you put in, it will pull at those particular holograms, but because we have so many and they're so fantastic. And also, we also have that that guide that has A to Z with the holograms and a little explanation. And below that is the one that is divided up in diseases and those for children, supplements, muscular. So if there's a particular issue that you're looking for and you want to really zero in on it, that guide is right there that you just click on it and everything comes down. And I use it a lot because right now I'm getting ready to do something for a mother and son with eyes for them to have. And
Awesome.
here, people like to see a thing. So I put exactly what it is on there so they can see it. And it helps them. It helps with the reinforcement. You know how
Right.
Caribbean people are.
Yeah. And you know, a lot of people are that way where they have to see it to believe it, especially see the words.
Yeah.
And I want to thank you for doing your part because we need more and more people to help heal the world.
Smarty, I have a
got all
comment
the
to
frequencies
make.
out there. I got all the frequencies out there that you need. I can generate them at will, and I'm not worried about being taken out or any of these dark industries harassing me or bothering me because I'm here to do exactly what I'm doing, and I just don't give a shit what anybody else says. So I'm going to continue to do what I'm supposed to do, which is heal the world. One
Well,
frequency.
I appreciate all you've done, and it's really helping people here in the Virgin Islands. You know that when people
Nice.
come to the end and there's
Yay.
there's no
Woo.
hope,
Beautiful,
and they see
beautiful.
something, they get on it.
I couldn't hear what you said because people are cheering and clapping. Which is cool.
I'll shut up now.
When people keep looking and they want some help and they find something and it speaks to them and they started using it, it's just so fantastic that things that could not be healed before are being healed.
Yeah, that's why I laugh when they tell me that there's no cure for a certain problem. I'm like, okay, watch this.
Smarty, could you elaborate a little more about the crystals that Candy was referring to? And I don't see them on your website now. Do you still have those?
Yeah, they're called crystal generators. They're on the website. This is what they look like.
Yeah.
I see that, but I'm looking at the site and I don't see where it
Okay,
is.
they're on there.
It says crystal
the last
generators. They should be by themselves on the website. These are designed for you to be able to put these on your printer, no matter what printer it is. Okay. I even have a portable printer. Let me grab it real quick. Here's my sprocket. This is a portable printer. So all you do is you put it on like that. As long as it's within 2 feet of a printer, you print out the frequency using the template, and you'll have the frequency. This is like a portable pharmacy right here. Do you understand?
Okay. I do.
What are you talking about when you say template? Are you talking
There's a black template that it's all black. It says Holotech on the side.
Oh, that comes with it?
Put the words in using a photo app, photo editing app, right? For instance, you would take the template, download it, keep it in your editing photo app, and then you would put the words like cancer buster on the top hand corner, just like something like this. You would do this, okay, with the template. This one got messed up, but it's cool. You would do this with the template, put the word up top, and print. That's it. That's all. Now you have all the frequencies to lose weight right here.
Wow. You just use photo paper?
Photo paper, because it's stronger, durable. That's about it. That's it. That's all. That's what these are designed to do. Now, since we're on the crystal topic, I am in the process of designing another crystal. This crystal is crystalline healing, and what we'll be able to do with that crystal is same thing. You'll be able to put it on your printer like so, take someone's photo who is suffering from any type of illness, put their photo, print their photo, and whatever is wrong with them, this crystal will address, restore, repair, heal, etc. Do you understand?
Oh
my God, thank you.
Thank you.
So
So
Smarty, is the little sprocket printer the best one for that because of the
It don't matter.
crystallized photo paper?
No, it don't matter. It
I
doesn't
have
matter.
something. I have
It
something
doesn't
to add
matter.
about the little photo. The sprocket comes with paper that's already. You don't need ink. So the crystalline, it's already inside the printer on the paper. So you don't need ink for the portable one. So it's pretty fantastic.
Yeah, yeah.
What's
That's true. They come with crystal paper and they're also sticky. Like you can actually print it out, peel it, and stick it on a cup or something. But to answer Judy's question, it doesn't matter if you have an industrial printer or a sprocket or a black and white printer. It don't matter. As long as it's photo paper, because photo paper is durable. You want to have it durable.
Okay.
You print it out and you will see the results, because remember, Daddy Source, what people call God, is involved in everything I do. Do you understand?
So any picture of a person, any photo.
Can we do our pet?
What's that?
Can we do our?
Yeah, you'll be able to do your pets and everything. Yeah.
Hey, good morning,
Test
Smart.
ahead.
A while back, when you sent me my mystery box, I love all the stickers that it came with, but there were these stickers, these really silver stickers that didn't have any.
More like, Elena, more like gray.
Yeah, more like a grayish, a silverish gray color, and they didn't have like a label on them. And I was always trying to figure out what those were.
Were they holographic or not?
Yes, they had a bit of a metallic look. Yes.
Like this?
Yes.
Wait, you can't see it. Hold on. Like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
This was for the COVID crap, and also just neutralizing all diseases around you. So.
Oh, cool. Okay, I wasn't sure if they were a fuel chip or not a fuel chip, or like a generator or anything. I was like, what? But that was for COVID and all sorts of ailments.
Yeah, that was for all the diseases and all that had to do with COVID. That has hydroxychloroquine, ivermectin, all that is in those stickers.
Holy crap. Okay, good to know. And another, were those ever like, were those ever like reloadable with like the clay hollow and the basil and everything else, or no, they're just,
Well, anything could be reloadable. All I have to do is send signals to it. But they were designed for the whole COVID epidemic, the pandemic, just to help people purchase them and put them around places. But I've put so much free stuff for the COVID crap that I'm gonna have to find something else for these to do.
No, that makes sense. Cool. That's probably why I never got sick in my house this whole last year.
Well, a lot of the Jedis, especially those individuals that were participating and watching my Facebook lives before they fucking shut me down, right? Or tried to. Yeah. A lot of the individuals that contacted us and were working with us and even watching those videos never got sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was awesome. I was so happy too. So thank you so much for that. That's exciting. Sweet.
Yep.
Hey, Smarty, I have something to say real quick. As far as, from the very beginning that you were doing the Facebook Lives, you kept encouraging us to be creative with the hollows. I'd like to, now especially that we have the cocktails, what I did the other day, which I found really beneficial, was I pulled out the, there's one, God, I forgot. I think it was Love. Yeah, the one for relationships. And I have a collage of all my kids and my family in my living room. And as it was playing, it was like, I think about 20 minutes, I swept, the whole collage with the cocktail. And I would pause as Daddy led me. I would pause in certain people that needed certain things as the hologram came up on the cocktail. And I've seen it working. I've seen different changes in different people, Another thing I notice is that, like, when you're sick, like I've got tummy issues. I'm very sensitive to foods and things like that. And I noticed that one time I had a stomach trouble. So I put my phone with the cocktail for digestive repair, and I could literally feel it working, And as soon as the cocktail was done playing, I was fine. So I just want to encourage people, just be creative. Daddy will show you exactly what to do, Like the other day I wanted to see something, and I went to Source and I said, hey, can I remote view so-and-so? And he said no. And I was like, it was a stern no. I was like, okay, you know best. But just the trusting and the just use your creativity, like Smarty told us a while ago, and check with Source and you'll be good to go.
Yeah, it's all about frequencies too, and what even communication, telepathic communication, that's frequency. Talking to Daddy is a frequency. Everything has to do with frequency, and we're getting off topic. So what do you got? What else you got?
Smarty, one more thing. Can I show you something? So this thing right here, can you see it? I got a ton of them in my mystery box. What was this for?
Is that the gray one?
Yes.
Those are smart meters. Smart meters.
Cool. Okay, so just put it on my smart meter or what?
Yep, that's it. That's why they're great, so that the people, the smart meter company can't tell what it is.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so I had to do things secretly. So I've been doing things secretly. Now I'm out in the open because it's about that time.
Got it. Thank you.
Smarty.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
Smart. The other day I had a couple of issues with regards to my kidneys again, or something like that, and I was wondering with regard with your is somebody else talking or is okay, well
Go ahead, Rocco.
I'll bark along too. I was sort of wondering with regards to the kidney holo that you have, if it would be possible to sort of make something that would break the stones down. Now I know that kidney stones sort of form from crystallization that takes place within the kidney. Do you think it's possible? I mean, I think every
Well, I don't think it's possible. I know it's possible, and you're about 2 years late because it's already on my website.
Have a holo.
The holo that I'm using basically, which is the one that you have, the blue one that you have for kidneys. Yes, I am using that. But
No, it says kidney stone buster, something like that.
Yes.
Is that the one you're using?
There's one that says kidneys a bit. I can have a look and see if it's the buster.
No, it says kidney stone buster.
Okay.
So that's what it's for, to dissolve them and evaporate them.
All right, because I know that
It's on the site.
Sharon is also suffering with regards to.
Okay, kidney stone remover. There you go.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
There it is.
Right
Yeah,
there.
just go ahead and use that. In the meantime,
Yeah,
we're just going to remove it for you anyway. Done.
I have a
Marcia.
question.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to check with you,
Just
Smarty, if
talking about-
on one side of the wall, on the outside of the house, you have a tap which has a hose attached for the garden. You've got your water tap for the garden outside, and you've got your source fertilizer sticker on that. And then the other side of the wall is the kitchen. And so you've got the water coming into the house. I think I know the answer to this, but I just want to check with you. Is that okay then to have your water sticker for the house on the inside? In other words, you know, if you consider the radius of the orb of the frequency coming from the fertilizer sticker,
Right.
is that
Right.
going to be
Yeah.
a problem for the drinking water?
No,
you.
no, it's not. And the reason for it is because plants also have DNA, and we're pretty much all connected anyway. So you're fine. You can put the water one on the main water line in your house, and even the inside house and the outside house will still benefit from the water. But if you put the frequencies for the plant growth, it'll benefit even more. So it's all a win-win, no matter how you look at it. So you're fine.
Okay, we're all blossom.
Right. We're all
Thank
the
you very
entire planet is going to blossom, or should I say, is blossoming. My bad. See, he corrects me all the time.
Smarty, can I ask
have
a question about that?
the electric. That's it. We're still talking about power. Is it okay if Leanne, can I ask him this about the power?
Sure.
Thank you. I'm sorry. We kind of both came in at the same time. If I don't have any stickers, I mean, I just opened my electric bill and it's like $375. I'm like, what? Is there anything I can do with the charm that I've got that's not a sticker that can either reverse that or at least arrest it and stop it from this craziness?
Well, the charms ain't designed to do that. The source generator is. Unless you work on your abilities to be able to do it yourself, you're going to need a source generator.
Okay, so what's involved in my doing it myself, working on myself to be able to generate that?
The Jedi training.
I need it. I'm ready.
Yeah.
You know, I need to do this because it's like there, I don't know why the electric is so high. It's not like I have a lot of people here and burning a lot of electricity. And I'm not sure what that is, but I'm looking at this bill. I'm going, gosh, I ought to be able to, I mean, this shouldn't be more than like a third that.
Yeah, I mean, there is some holograms that you can put on the breaker box to help out, but the main solution is the source generator. The source generator pulls in energy from the sun, just like a solar panel. We do know that they have been attempting to interfere with the source generator for the electrics, but what they don't realize is that it's also bringing source presence into your house. So you're at the end of the day, they're fighting a losing battle. I mean, I named the source generator for a reason. Hello.
What does it look like? What does a source generator look like?
I'll
Do you
show
have
you
one?
right now. Hold on.
Thank you. And it's something I have to buy from you or and order like through the store? Is that it?
Yeah. I mean, I do a lot of free stuff, so I do have things that you have to pay for. Okay.
Right, I understand. No, I just need to know.
This is what it looks like right here.
Okay, and then I put that on the meter outside?
No, in your breaker box.
Oh, kind of like the gas fuel thing. Fuel
Right.
chip.
Now, even when I announced these on the Real Truth Call, okay, as soon as I announced these, the company that was making them got attacked. Okay.
Oh.
Hey, Smarty.
Yep. Go ahead.
And I've got a perfect testimonial for that now that I'm thinking about it, I'll add to the Telegram group. But a member of the company here in Ohio, the one that we worked on the Real Truth Call, and that company, right after I got the source generator sticker and started using it on mine, that company actually filed for bankruptcy twice, and now come to find out that they're being investigated under bribery charges. So, I mean, that company's had nothing but what's coming to them ever since. So I think that sticker and the intent behind it does a lot more than people realize.
Yep. And I thought about you this morning, Kim, when I got the new insect repellent stickers in the mail.
Oh man, you know I'm picking those up. You guys, those are no joke.
She's gonna love these.
Yeah. we've got stories about me and bugs, don't we?
Yep.
So for the immediate source generator need for me here, you're suggesting I print out whatever I can on my regular printer. You have a holo for the energy. It's called a source generator holo or what?
No. It's called power and free energy. Just start using those. But you can even check to verify the what you want is one of those stickers, because they do what they're supposed to do. They also bring source presence into your home, which all of the products do, but those are specifically designed to do that. All of the products do different things, and there's a program in place to allow that manifestation to happen. And if you're experiencing problems with the electric bill, then we'll zoom in and see what the problem is and resolve it, like we did for Kim's situation. Because at the end of the day, you have to realize that a lot of these companies are using off-planet technology to power our houses. Okay.
Okay.
The problem is that they want you to believe that it's some nuclear bullshit reactor or some waterfall that's powering our houses, and we shouldn't be charged for it. So that's what those stickers are designed to do, to bring in free energy, and that's what they will do.
Okay. So with my intention, I will get that printed on my printer with paper and tape it on the inside of my breaker box.
Yeah, and if your intentions are strong enough, they will do exactly that.
Okay.
If not, then you know what you got to do.
Call you.
I mean, I would just throw out real quick that if you don't see a difference in the electric bill for a month or even two, don't be discouraged, because there's probably more going on there than you think, just like I described. Like we actively worked on the one particular company here in Ohio, and I did not see a significant drop in my bill, and my bill did not go down to zero, but boy, that company's they're paying. So there's stuff that's working in the background, even if you don't see it on your end right away. It's, I mean, source directives are source directives. There's nothing you can do about it. So just don't be discouraged and don't think, oh, you know, well, crap, it's not working. That's not necessarily true.
Okay, Kim, thank you.
We got some unbelievable testimonies with those. We had people sending in screenshots and photos of their bills, and a lot of them were zeroed out with credit. Okay, now if you understand how a solar system, solar panels work, that's exactly what they do, because the energy is being brought into the house and is reversing to the company. That's why they got a zero with credit, because the stickers are actually powering the company. Okay.
Got it. Yes, yes.
So they don't want that shit. And when they see it, they start to, you know, do their little hocus pocus crap. And then that's when we come in and remove that too. So like she said, don't be discouraged. There's always a problem. This place, what you call Earth, is, you know, nothing but fucking dark spells, and we're going to break them up. Right.
Hey, Smarty, I got a question. I had a question that kind of goes along with that though, and it's related to the gas bill. And here's why I'm going to ask this. I'm wondering if that source generator, I mean, I know how, and I'm pretty sure that I'm right, but you can confirm it. But I think that spilled over into the gas too. And I'll tell you why. This past winter, not only has my gas bill been negligible for the size house, and the fact that I turned, he's laughing, the fact that I actually turned my, like, I've lived my whole life being slightly chilly, and I'm in an older house, right? So in the wintertime in Ohio, it's not been fun. And last year I was like, you know what, the hell with this. I'm going to turn it up and I'll be taken care of. It'll be fine. Do you know, this was the first winter in my life I have ever had. I mean, I pay a couple of bucks on the gas bill every paycheck, and I do that through the summertime, right? So that come wintertime, I'm not scrambling, to come up with a few $100 bucks. Not only was the gas bill never a few hundred, but like never even remotely close to what it should have been, I think, for the thermostat, but I have a credit on my gas bill now. I mean, am I getting that right, Smarty? That actually spilled over into the gas company too.
Well, Kim, you got so many different products in that house. Well, Kim and Kent came over and ransacked the whole basement. They took a bunch of stuff. but
Yes.
the energy field around, in your house is literally changing everything. I would say yes to that question, but there's also more and more devices that you can wear in your person. Even the source fuel chip will work for the gas in your house. That being said, I got to put one on mine.
That fuel chip though for your car is not a joke though. I'm telling you, like, wow. Especially like right now, lately, my husband and we're about to take another trip with a family to California, and I'm thinking, just for craps and giggles, I'm just gonna put another sticker on my car because I've got one on there now. I'm thinking about putting two on there because seeing as we're in quote unquote Biden season, and I say that laughably, obviously our gas has gone up like SOB, and we took a trip a couple weeks ago to California, me and my husband, for a couple retreat, and we didn't pay a whole lot in gas at all. Matter of fact, when we came back home, we didn't have to fill up for like another week and a half.
Wow.
After we had come back, and I was like, I looked at my husband, I was like, babe, when was the last time we filled up? He goes, in Baker. I said, what? He goes, yeah. I said, babe, that was like a week and a half ago. He goes, I know. I said, it's that fuel chip. He looked at the car and then he looked at me. He was like, oh, holy crap, you're not kidding. I'm like, well, okay, so now just for the good of it, I'm just going to put another one on there. Those are awesome. I love those things.
Wow. They really are.
I made it from California to Idaho with a tank and a quarter with that fuel chip. A tank and a quarter of gas.
Holy crap. That's
Bay Area to Boise, Idaho, in a full tank of gas and a quarter. That's it.
That's a good 10-hour drive.
At 10 and a half.
I have a question about the insect hollows. So when you put them up, okay, do you recommend putting them in, like, I have 2 floors to my house, right? Do you recommend putting them at the front door and then giving the insects a way to exit before you rid your house out?
Heck no. I got one in every window. I
Well,
have
I mean,
literally,
no,
I have
my
literally 20.
question is, what about the insects that are in, like, I have spiders in my house, like downstairs in my basement. So where do they go? Do they just go out? Or do you box them in with that? I don't want to do that. That's all I'm saying. I want to box them in with energy grids.
Smarty, I don't know. I mean,
What I
I'm
noticed with
sure
the
I've got
insect
stuff in
repellent
my
is
house
that
too.
it doesn't kill them, so I create a grid so they don't enter, but the ones that are trapped inside, you have to get them out or kill them. That's what I noticed.
Right. I don't kill anything. That's not my thing. So that's why I was asking if
Maybe
probably
you
be the
should
best.
just start in a corner and just
Right.
follow them out.
That's
You
what
have
I'm
a
thinking.
basement?
Like, start at the top and then just kind of push them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a basement?
I do. I have a basement. Yeah.
I mean, I do too, and it's a concrete foundation, and
Right.
I didn't even play that game. I had them like, and I had wasps. Like when you heard my joke with Smarty before, we've got stories about me and bugs. Ken knows, Ken and Rich know.
Right.
And I didn't even play. We didn't even play around. I didn't even play around. Like what? They're gone. I don't know how they got out. I don't care, right? But I wouldn't worry
Well,
about it, because keep in
I
mind
kind of care.
it's source directed, right? So it's
Well, I
not
guess that
going to
makes
kill
sense.
them. They will find a way out, just like they
Okay.
found a way in, right?
Yeah, I
So
guess that makes
I've
sense.
got,
Okay. I'm just
yeah.
curious if anyone knew what happens to what happens
You
to
just
the
open
bugs.
the window and they will walk out.
Right? Am I
I
gonna see
mean,
a
you
whole
could
file of
if you
spiders?
wanted to, but don't feel like you have to. I've got 24 windows, not including the 2 windows up in the attic, and I legit have one hollow in a window in every single room of my house.
Okay.
And it's and those things are no joke, let me tell you, because I hate spraying and I'm allergic, right? So
yeah.
I was in a real I was in a real situation year before last, and I've got video. Actually, I have to go back and find it, and I'll try and throw it on Telegram, but I have video where one day you can see wasps. They love my roof. They love the peak of the house on the south side, nice and warm, and you can see them flying around up there, getting in under the shingles and having a ball, right?
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
put the bug and pest hollows in the attic windows, and they still went up by the peak, and they've done that, since, but they're not in the attic anymore.
Yeah, so you guys, since Smarty's not here, if you guys want to see what I do with the crystal generators, I have 2 different printers, but this is my other one. And what I do, this is my photo printer, and then you can use this for any regular printer. I just put them on top of that like that. This is photo paper, and you print them off, and the hollows are so strong. So I mean, you can do that with anyone, not just the little sprocket, but you do need ink for this one. But this one is a portable printer where you can take anywhere as well, because I do
Super cool.
metaphysical shows. Yeah, so this is my game right here. It makes them super, super powerful. It's
And the
but
way
it's the
your
same.
flowers last longer too.
Yeah, right. So, and here is the little, if you guys want to see, here is the little sprocket printer. Okay, it's pretty small, and it fits in your pocket, and you don't need ink because all the paper comes, it's like crystallized paper, so you don't need ink. So that thing makes you seriously like a portable like pharmacy, like you said. You just put it in your pocket, and as long as it's charged, you can make hollows and stick them to anything. You can just like they're like stickers. You can make your own stickers with those. So that's what I do. I have one for stickers and then one for like full page. I print off full sheets like this, so they're easier to laminate.
Mm-hmm.
And
Nice.
I made my own weight loss system. That's what I did.
You know what? Before I forget, who was it that was talking that had the COVID stickers that they got in their mystery box? Who was that?
Me, that was me.
So
Elaine.
when I ran to Pennsylvania with Ken and Rich, we actually every stop that we made, like you can throw those everywhere. Like don't forget about that. If you have
Yes.
extras and you've got them in your house, we actually threw some like on the gas pumps because people were
On the
touching
gas
them, right?
pumps.
Inside,
so
like in the
smart.
bathrooms, you can just stick them put them underneath counters and stuff when you go in. And that's
Okay,
a
okay,
good way to
okay.
spread that around too. If you've got, enough extra.
Oh, I've got plenty of them. In fact, me and my mom like to get together and we'll sit at a park and like when Source tells us to get together and just have like a little, session, we sit down and we tag and bag things in parks and whatnot just together. And one time we went to a park and did that. And I didn't know what those stickers were for. And I only had so much to stick around. So I just found, how they have like the little water fountains in the parks. Well, I had a water sticker for alkaline water. And I just thought, well, why don't I just have clean water in the park? So I just put a sticker on one of the water fountains and whatnot. And I'm like, cool. So this will cover the whole area, right? So then, so now I know what to do with those. I'll just stick them. I'll probably go around to like a homeless area or something like that, or an area where I know people are down and out, and just stick that there. Stick a couple
Can
of
y'all
them
hear
in
me now?
else.
Yep.
I have a question for Smarty.
Okay, all right.
Smarty.
Just checking, but yeah, I did hear something about the insect. My phone was coming in and out, but it won't hurt the bees and stuff like that, so don't worry about it.
What's the rating? What's the rating?
Another idea that I can tell, like when we went, Kim and when we went, Rich, we went to go see Smarty. This is another idea. When you're on the highway and you go to those rest stop areas and everything else, you got all the truckers in there. All the truckers are in there. They're all using the bathroom and everything. And you go in and you talk to them and you could give them some stickers. Hey, this and that. Hey, try this out. We were putting them on gas pumps. I mean, like Kim said, she was putting them under the counters. We were talking to everybody. I mean, and you just spread the word. And these truckers are on communication with everybody all around the country. And they're all waking up. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Oh, that's exciting.
Ken, you're 150% correct. You're so right, but I'm not going to a trucker's bathroom to talk to truckers about stickers.
Oh, I'm talking about they have to go to use the bathroom.
That's funny.
Hey,
I wanna
sit
know
by
if
the
you guys are
urinal.
going on
Hey,
these
buddy. Hey,
trips.
why not?
Hey, Smarty, I have a question for you.
No
I
joke.
li-
I mean, love
Hey,
and light. Love and light.
Yes.
That was good. Steve-O, that was good.
Hey, I have a quick question. I live in an apartment, so I can't get to my breaker box. Where can I put that generator?
Put it on the outlets.
You got a breaker box in your perimeter.
No,
Yeah,
it's in the building somewhere. They have it locked up.
Okay, well, you can always look for something outside that you see cables coming in on. But,
Okay.
just put
What
it on.
about the thermostat?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, the thermostat. Can you put it by the thermostat?
Anywhere that there's electric wiring, I would just put it on one of the outlets.
Okay, thank you.
I'll try that.
So
Well,
Smarty, two things from me on that subject. The generation.
Hold on,
okay.
real quick. What happens is once those wires are getting hit with the frequencies, they travel throughout the whole house. But it's best to put it on the breaker box because the breaker box is where all the wires are located.
Right, that makes sense.
All right, so I found the energy hollow and the generation hollow. Are those the two I need to print?
No.
All right.
You need the energy and the power hollow. It says power.
All right, I'm looking for that. I haven't seen it yet, but I'll keep looking. And can I
Yep.
print it on regular paper or does it have to be on photo paper?
Photo paper. Just you can put them both on one 4x6 if you use the editor.
But I have to have photo paper.
Yeah, just use photo paper. It's a lot stronger. Trust me.
I'll try and find some. Thank you.
No, you don't try. You either do or you don't.
Well,
Exactly.
I will find some, but I don't have it right now that I'm aware of.
You can go to Walgreens or any little pharmacy that has a photo center, and you can just bring a flash drive of all the hollows, and you can put it into the machine, and it will print it on laminated photo paper. And it's
That's right.
really cheap.
That's right. Also, when I first started doing the free downloads, since I had my logo on the free downloads, people at those places like Walgreens and Lowe's and Staples, they weren't wanting to print out the free hollows for everybody because of my logo. So that's why I started doing just images with nothing on it.
Okay.
Right.
Because they were, people were given headaches just to receive healings. So, Daddy's directed me in a way that we're unstoppable.
Well, they charge you every time you print anything out at those places for each one, especially if it's on a special paper, right?
Yes, but considering the hospital bill and a couple dollars for a photo,
Yeah, it's like less than
Right.
$1. It's like less than $1 per.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I
It's
haven't
really
had to
cheap.
do that. I haven't had to do that in a while. I'm just talking about the energy thing right now. So I want to try and do as fast a fix as I can.
okay, well,
Artie,
go ahead.
you mentioned you can layer them with the editing. Could you explain that? I'm sorry. In what program do you edit and
Any Photoshop, any Photoshop app, anything on the computer, all you do is you take the images and put them side by side and print it out. That way you have, some of you guys are already doing it. That way you have multiple holograms on one sheet instead of individuals. There's multiple ways to do it. That's what I meant.
Okay, but you don't layer one on top of another.
No, just keep them separate.
Okay.
Even after you do use the photo app and put them side by side, you can then cut them out and layer them. Just get creative. Try to do things least expensive. Research everything, even when you're buying the sprocket. Like, you don't need ink or nothing like that for this. The paper is a little expensive, but for what you're doing is priceless.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Smarty, I've tried the magic mushrooms holograms, thinking I'll trip like the Vikings, but I didn't feel the effects like the real mushrooms.
Well, then maybe it's not for you. Okay.
Now that we're on those subjects, I had some questions about those hollows because, I'm a good girl now, but it didn't have tried things. But what are those all about? Like, to get the same euphoria as taking it? I want like some insight on those.
Yeah, yes, that is the answer, but it's also designed to stop the fact that people are using it and shut down those areas, because we don't need it, especially the cocaine hollow.
Exactly. Okay, good. Thank you for that.
Yeah, we're getting rid of all that shit. So
yeah,
there's multiple reasons why I do things, not just you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was curious because that turned me off a little bit. I'm like, I don't want to mess with those.
Yeah,
Hi, Smarty.
No.
Hi, Smarty. I got this magnet in my with my order. Thank you for the pendant. It's the beautiful one for my mother. But this magnet, is it charged with anything, or just thinking about you every day? Much more.
You talking about this one?
Field chip.
It's a magnet with
it's for the field chip. It's a field chip.
It's a fuel chip. Oh, great. Oh, great. Because I think I got another fuel chip before, but it was not that thick. Well, thank you so much.
Those are older. It's an older model, and I got boxes of them, so I'm just giving it away.
Oh, good. Thank you so much. Thank you. And one other question. I've got my little 6-year-old Jedi with me, and he just said that he can talk with the angel and with the source, but he would like to understand how you talk with Jesus. And I cannot answer the question. I don't even know what to
you're talking to him. What do you need? What do you want? What do you want to know?
What do you want to know?
What's up?
Comment il parle avec Jésus? Yeah, I think he wants to understand. He speaks French, actually. I think he wants to understand how you talk with him. Is it with your heart, with your mind, or he can understand English?
It's telepathic and imagery at the same time. You'll be able to hear me you'll be able to hear what I'm saying, like right now. Okay, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. That's how we communicate. And I'm gonna show you this. You see that? Okay, what do you see?
You put your finger in your ear.
Okay, but I'm also talking to you and I'm showing you something. What do you see right now? Look, don't look at the screen. Look here. What are you seeing?
I see an angel.
It's in front of a palace. Do you see the Crystal Palace?
Yeah.
Okay, that's how we communicate in the future.
Beautiful.
You got it?
Yeah.
Anytime you want to talk to me, you just talk to me and you'll get answers, okay?
Okay.
Beautiful.
Good stuff.
Awesome.
Smarty.
Love, buddy.
Language barrier. We don't have a language barrier when we're doing telepathic communications and all that. It's all daddy controls all that. It's wild stuff. I got goosebumps. Anybody else got it?
Yes.
Yes, me too.
Majorly.
Oh, yeah.
Tears in my eyes.
This is
Smarty.
real.
Yes, confirmation through my body.
Yes.
Yeah,
Smarty,
this is
speaking
real.
of children, I've got Clara, and lately she's been having growing pains and everything, and she's a Jedi and she's been hard at work. I've used the Entity Buster. I've hit her bedroom with it. I've hit her bedroom, with different frequencies, force field protection and all of that stuff. And like last night, she came out again saying that she was crying again. Like, this has been going on for a week and a half. My leg hurts, mommy. I'm seeing a mixture of growing pains and the fact that, and I've been trying to show her, I've been doing my best to show her how to close down portals and to remove entities and all of that. What specific holo could I use? What could I do to stop it permanently?
Stop focusing on it. Focus on healing people. Tell her to focus on healing people. Because all that other stuff is just, you guys are literally manifesting that stuff. Stop it. Focus on healing people. All that stuff goes away. You understand?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So,
All
Got
right,
it.
that's it. That's a done deal. That's a command, okay?
yes, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right,
Smarty, can I share something?
Hold on. I'm gonna answer one more question, and we're gonna shut it down because I got things to do, and I gotta
Okay.
call my crew back because that's what interrupted me the first time.
Okay.
So one more question, and then we're out of here.
Smarty, can I ask about, do you have like a wart hollow? I looked and I couldn't find it. Livy has warts.
Wart?
Yeah. Is there a
I
wart
think I
hollow?
do. I think
Yes.
I do. I'm not sure, but just somebody text me real quick to remind me, and I'll make it later on.
Okay, and then, so just a reminder, wouldn't all the hollows that are on, isn't it charged into here, or do I need to still download and print it?
No, that's not the one that has all the hollows.
Oh, okay.
It's this one. It's the sticky one.
That
the
one
big
has it? Okay.
Yeah.
So how do we know a list of the hollows that are on this one?
You can. Which one is that one?
The flower of life, Adam?
Oh, you're talking about the charm. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
sorry.
you holding up a hologram.
Oh, no, sorry.
No, that has it all. Yes. All you gotta
Okay,
do
so-
is command what you want.
Okay, good. I just want to understand. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you don't need. You're welcome. You guys don't need the holograms no more because you got this.
Okay, that's what I
And
thought.
This is yep, you got it. And this is only a 2. This is going to bring everybody where they need to be as far as the Jedis. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so
That's
much.
why I
Mwah.
love all you guys. I'm
Love
out of here.
you.
Deuces.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye,
Smarty.
everybody.
Bye, everybody.
everybody.
Bye.
Thank
you so much.
Love you guys.
Goodbye,
Thank you.
Smarty. Goodbye, everybody.
Have a good
Bye,
day.
everybody.
Bye.
Good
Thank you,
day.
Smarty.
See you later.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
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 Bye, everybody.
Hi, Libby.
Bye.
Bye-bye, sweetie.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. What a wonderful family, right?
Got
Aw. Bye. Love you.
Bye-bye, dear.
Bye. Love you guys. Take care.
Well.
I guess